How's the volume? Into the mines we go. I should check on the cocoa beans. That wasn't ready. God damn it. What a waste. Okay. I kind of want to get rid of this tree because it's ridiculously in the way. Okay, that should be fine. Alright, I need to dump some shit. Is anybody online? This needs to be organized as well. So I have some cobble. Anything else for the cobble? No. What about food? I got fish. I have a feeling we're gonna have to use the top chests in a second. One. Bay hails. Bay hails. Hay bales. They should go here. Why the fuck is the potato there? Why the fuck is the chicken there? Okay, that's better. Yeah, we're gonna have to organize the food in other chests. Maybe one meat, one fruit, one vegetable. These are all the miscellaneous. What's in here? Books can go in miscellaneous. Glass bottles can too. Feathers should be mob drops. Okay, that's fine. Why the fuck is there redstone in the mob drop one? Does redstone drop from mobs? At all? I think it does. Also, which blocks do we use for coal? Okay. Hey, meme. I'm just organizing stuff at the moment, but I'd say it's going pretty swimmingly. We haven't really expanded though, so today that's gonna be really my focus. Last night, or whenever I streamed last time we streamed, the focus was on bringing animals over. So we got cats, we got 2 cats, 3 cats I think actually. Yeah, 3 cats. We got 4 villagers that are trapped. I got some dogs. I got 2 polar bears, 2 turtles, 2 bees making honey, chickens, sheep, pig, cow, and llama. So we got quite a few species. What would be an invasive species, do you reckon? Like the polar bear, for example? That's kind of why I've got it down in the enclosement here. Like, I like to imagine those types of species would be in a zoo. Maybe we can just have a zoo. I also have pretty much one of every type of growable plant. So we've got berries, we've got watermelon, we've got wheat, potato, pumpkin, carrot, beetroot, sugarcane, cactus, and cocoa. I don't think there's anything else. Oh, thank you for telling me. I did not see the starting soon screen. My bad. Polar bears have no natural predators. Is that actually true in real life? Do they not have any natural predators? I guess so. What about orca? I guess in Minecraft there's no natural predators, but orca would be... Oh, wait, no. Orca don't kill polar bear, do they? I think they can kill polar bears, but they don't actively... I don't know. I think the primary invasive species would be the flora you've cultivated. I don't know what that means. You're speaking in a lingo that's confusing me. The flowers? Bucket needs to go in here. I don't have the space for this shit. I think what I'm gonna do, I don't like it, but I'm gonna just dump everything in here for now. Literally everything. Make some space. Maybe keep my arrows. And then Yeah, put the food in these chests here. So it's gonna go... What I would like to do is maybe meat, fruit, vegetable, but then what does bread come under? Bread is... What food groups are there? What food groups are there? Bread is grain, that's right. So like, what are the big food groups? So there's vegetables, meat, which includes fish, eggs, and beans. So protein, I guess. Sugar. So cookies and sugar. Milk and dairy foods is another category. And then bread, rice, potato, and pasta. So starch. Okay. So we need 5 chests. Red meat, white meat. Wait, is white meat separate? This food group table that I've got doesn't have the white meat separated. Red meat, white meat, vegetables, dairy, grain, fruit. Let's just organize it. I'll take all the vegetables and fruit because it looks like we've got heaps, including the seeds. Okay, so all of that needs to go in its own chest. So I'll just plop it here. Why is there potato in this chest? I'll just take that out for now. So I'm gonna bundle the fruits and the vegetables for now. We'll organize it like this. Same as the white meat and the red meat. Watermelon's a fruit, right? I'm kind of gonna put the golden stuff at the front. Berries would be fruit. Fuck, we have a lot of beetroot. Okay. That looks good to me. What do you think? Nice and organized. And laggy. Okay. I will... You know what? I might actually take all the meat out of this one because I've already got the bread item frame there. So this will be our grain. So take the white meat out. Kelp? That should be in vegetables, right? Okay, that's better. Oops. Okay, so then I'll go by my original order, which is white meat first. Or fish specifically, then chicken, then rabbit. So then the eggs would go on this. Actually, let's do rabbit there. I forgot to put the potato in take this one. Now, what do I do with the bucket and the composter? There's a lot of food in here as well. Oh, maybe not a lot, actually. So that one there. How the hell did we get so...
Cinta Amonier subscribed. Another month subscribed to you. Oh joy, what fun. DeeZie Ayaya.
Oh joy, what fun. It's... I know you didn't mean it that way, but it sounded so sarcastic. Thank you for the 17 months. I appreciate it, Izzy. God damn, that means I have to do 17 plus 5 push-ups. Yay! Oh joy, what fun. How are you today? I'm just gonna put this here because I don't know where to put that right now. To be honest, I don't really know where to put anything else right now either. So I might just leave this chest as it is. Oh, you wanted to hear the sarcasm. You actually did mean it. Oh, Sag. You're still doing the push-ups? I say, I am. Although, admittedly, today, I haven't really done very many push-ups. I think I'm up to 40? Yeah, I did 2 sets of 20. So, I'm very, very much behind. My goal is at least 100 push-ups every day. Another thing is, I did my steps. I did the 10,000 steps. I have been sticking to 10,000 steps minimum every day. But I wanted to break a record every single day on my tracker. Here, I can show you my tracker. I might actually put this in the Discord eventually. So I did 10,009 steps. I kind of just scraped by. I won't lie, I'm kind of feeling it now that it's been a little bit over a week. So last week, this is, I don't know if you can see this. Last week, that blue bar is 10,000. I only missed 10,000 once, and that was the day that I first started at my Woolworths job. Which, by the way, I can say that it's the Woolworths job because I quit. I no longer work at Woolworths. But anyway, on the first day, let's get back to this, and then I'll talk about Woolworths. We've got many, many stories about it. We got 12,118 on my first day. 8,499 on my second day. Third day, 12,817. Fourth day, 12,310. Fifth day, 13,950. Sixth day, 14,032. Seventh day, 10,684. And eighth day was today, 10,009. Which means my average steps last week was 12,059, which is great. But I missed once. I missed the 10,000 once. So this week my goal will not be to break a record every day like I was doing. My goal is going to be 2 things. Beat the 10,000 minimum every single day and beat my my last average. So while I might not gun for records, I might have to beat the record from last week to be able to beat the average. But we'll see what happens. What happened with Woolworths? So, I don't know if I'm ready to talk about it just yet. Because, okay, put it this way. I had my second shift. Yeah, Duan, man. So I had my second shift, and all my fears were confirmed. I basically just went, nah, I'm out. Before I get too deep in, because I'm the type of person who, if I start a job, unless I get fired, which has happened once in my life, and it was a very low point in my life, and I'm very embarrassed about that low point, but anyway, I digress. Unless I am fired, I will stay with that job for years. My last job before the current one that I'm in, my main job at the moment, was Nespresso, and I was there for 6 years. The current job that I'm in, I've just passed 5.5, 6 years almost, I think. I can't remember. But anyway, I stay for a long time. Even when I was working at KFC, I was at KFC for 2 years. So I don't like to start a job and then like just leave immediately. But I might as well leave as soon as I can if I know it's gonna, like, if I'm seeing too many red flags. And I think we all know there were too many red flags. We saw that before I even started working there. I'll get into the specifics later. I gotta do the push-ups. So, push-up cam on. How many do I have to do? Honestly, so it's 17 plus 5. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 22. Because one sub equals 5, and then we do one push-up, one push-up for every sub that you are subbed. Alright, here we go. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do 20 in a row, but I will try for 22. My legs hurt so fucking badly, so I would not be surprised if I collapse at like 15. So let's see how we do. I did it. Oh, that was 22 in a row. Let's go. That's the first time I've done more than 20 in a row. I can't even do one proper push-up, but look at you go. I have to stress, I talked about this on Twitter the other day. Thank you for the creep, by the way, Tom, you asshole. I talked about this on Twitter the other day. But since I've started doing this, I'm out of breath. Holy shit. Since I started doing this, like, if you asked me, I want to say 3 weeks ago to do 10 push-ups, I would have collapsed after 10. Like, 3 weeks ago when I started doing this, getting to 100 was a fucking effort. 100 in a row? Like, I legitimately was aching the next day. for about 3 or 4 days. Now, I'll do these push-ups. They hurt, but I don't ache nearly as badly. So, anyway, I'm pretty happy with the progress. I don't really know what I can do today. So what my goal was going to be expanding the island. So I guess what I can do is I can go to the resource world and just collect a bunch of dirt and maybe try to fill out the map with just dirt. Just a massive dirt platform. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. And in the meantime, I'm gonna drop off all my stuff in a chest, and then we'll talk about the Woolworths job in detail. Why is there stuff here? I guess this is stuff that I dropped in. Alright. You know, I don't need any of my gear, so I'm just gonna drop everything. I should probably keep the shield, but fuck it. Let's just make 1,000,000 shovels. I want sticks. I'm gonna do it with iron. $20 iron shovels, that should be enough. Wabam. No! You know, I was legitimately considering turning off 1 minute plank today. Hi, Sam. How are you, Sam? The reason I didn't turn it off is because I was like, no. If I say I will do a plank, then I will do a plank. And now I immediately regret that decision. But I will do that in a moment. I just need to cook some beef. Is it gonna be nighttime? I think it is. I don't want to die, but the plank is pretty important. So let's get back to the push-up cam. That's not his third. Are you kidding me? He's done it every fucking day. Every time I've gone live. I want to say it's probably closer to at least 10. Or at least that's how much it feels. Can we see how many he's redeemed? I only failed 2 planks. One of them was from Sam, the other one was from someone else. Anyway. I'm gonna try to put chat on my phone so I can keep talking to you. It's one of the 2 channel point redemptions you've done that I actually want to use. Well, that's pretty cool. What's the other one? End stream? Probably end stream, let's be honest. Alright, chat is on my phone. Planking shall commence momentarily. I would like to tell the fucking story about the grocery store, but here we are again. On my hands and knees. Just the way that you like it, huh, Sam? You piece of shit. The ban in-game action, but for non-game stuff. I like doing that. Alexa, start a clock for 1 minute.
1 minute, starting now.
God. Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. Oh. Those suck so badly. I think we need to increase the cost. Fucking hell. I need to update the total 1 second. So, wait. So we're up to 62 push-ups. And 1 plank, not 2. Epic foreshadowing. Don't worry, we won't. You're the only one that uses it anyway. You've got to run out of points sometime. Anyway, yeah, so Woolworths. I left after 2 shifts. Now, why, you ask? Good question. The lack of communication was so fucked. Okay, I can't stress this enough. I walked in on my 2nd shift. The guy didn't even, this is the manager, Duan. He didn't even fucking know that I was there. Anyway, the 2nd shift, it didn't go too badly, I've got to say, in regards to the actual job. Packing the shelves was fine. It was easy. It was a fucking workout and a half, but it was very, very easy. I was really quick at my job as well. They paired me with 2 people. So they paired me with a veteran, apparently, of the store, and some other guy who just started a week ago. And I can be extremely competitive when I'm put into a position where there's no competition involved whatsoever. I just make up the competition in my mind. So I was just like, I'm gonna be faster than this guy. I'm gonna do it. Because I want to show, I'm good at my job. Anyway. This guy... Oh, for fuck's sake. Dude, the res world sucks. I was actually faster than the guy that started a week ago. So I was like, oh, I'm doing really well. I'm actually doing my job well, and this is gonna look great, and blah, 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 blah. All these things going on in my mind. I go on my break, and that veteran guy, he's talking to the other guys who are also working in the same department of night fill. And he's like, oh, yeah, last night I worked until 3:30. I was like, oh, goddamn, that's fucking overtime and a half, because you're supposed to finish the shift at around 11. I'm like, god damn, that's ridiculous. You shouldn't have worked that much, but I guess you would have gotten a lot of money out of that. He's like, yeah. Anyway, the entire conversation that he was having with these other guys, and I was kind of in it, but not really, was just about how... What's the word? He was basically glorifying working overtime. So, I started picking up on a problem with this, because this place is in, I can't say the suburb where it is just so I don't, dox myself in any way, shape, or form. But the area that I work in my current job is an hour and a half away. This place, the reason I took the job is it's about a 15-20 minute train ride from my other workplace. So I can take my current job, finish at 5, and then take a train to the other job and start that place at 6. It just made logistical sense to me. Anyway, I looked into the train schedule, and the last train, if I miss it, I can't get home unless I catch an Uber. The last train arrives at 11:30. These shifts end at 11. So basically, if I do overtime, I'm fucked. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, well, listen, if I have to do overtime, I'll do overtime. But the second they said 3:30, that fucking raised massive alarm bells, because I was like, not only am I gonna miss my train and have to pay for an Uber to get home, which is probably gonna cost me essentially 2 hours of work, the entire overtime work that I do to get home, but I'll probably arrive home about 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, if there's no traffic closer to 4. And the reason that's not good is because I have to go to work the next day usually, at my, main job. So, not only am I getting home really late, I would just be fucking destroyed. And then I'd have to do another 12-hour shift again. So I'd have to, go to sleep at 4 or 5 in the morning, wake up, albeit my main job is pretty relaxed when it comes to, what time I have to start. But generally, my start time is 9 or 10 o'clock. Now again, I have to stress, I live an hour and a half travel away from that main job. So, while I'm not waking up super early, I have to wake up pretty fucking early to get to work. So, if I'm going to sleep at 4 or 5, and I've got work, let's say worst case scenario, at 9 o'clock the next day, how many hours of sleep am I gonna get? Probably next to nothing. And because I'm a heavy sleeper, another big worry about that is, what if I go to sleep and I don't wake up until 4 or 5 in the afternoon? Because I swear to you, that has happened to me on many occasions, especially when I was going out before COVID hit. So, I don't particularly want to risk my reputation at this main job. I don't particularly want to be absolutely destroyed the entire day. And I don't want to have to go to another job that's always going to put me at risk of being in this vicious cycle. So I start asking around. I'm like, okay, how frequent is overtime going to be? Like, I'm a part-timer. I'm committed to 15 hours of work. So could I just be like, listen, I'm sorry, but I've got to go. Like, I hate to bring that up, but if I've got to go, I've got to go. So, is that a possibility? And they basically, looked at me as if I had said something horrible. Like, how dare you ever insinuate that? That is such a bad work ethic. And I totally get where they're coming from, because for most of these guys, this is their main job. If it was my main job, sure, I could be down with that. Like, I wouldn't mind the overtime. In fact, I'd probably relish in the overtime as well, because the money would be amazing. But it's not my main job. It's a job that I'm ideally gonna be there just for a little bit of pocket money and just leave. So when I said that, and just seeing their reaction, it just gave a really horrible vibe to the rest of the shift. Anyway, the rest of the shift went by. I'm like, okay, listen, I've got to go. I explained my situation. Like, if I don't leave now, I'm not going to get home without an Uber. And he's like, okay, this is the guy that I was paired up with. He's like, okay, yeah, just leave. Just let Dewan, the manager, know. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna go in and tell him, see you later. I'll be back, whenever you need me. My availabilities are Friday and Saturday. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Anyway, I go and essentially clock out, which, by the way, at a side tangent, so the clocking out system, they do it through an app, which is amazing. I downloaded the app. The app, I'm logged in and everything. The one department that doesn't use the fucking app and only uses the thumbprint, scanner at their back office is the Nightfield team. for fucking some weird reason. So I downloaded this app thinking it's gonna be like really seamless and I can just clock in and clock out and it's gonna be easy. But no. Duan's like, you've got to register your thumbprint. He's like, why didn't you do this already? I'm like, because you didn't fucking tell me, I'm not the manager, you are! So, I'm like, okay, what do you want me to do? How do I clock out? I can't use the fucking app that you've told me to use, that I, you know, how do I clock out? So he's like, go get a clock in and out paper, or like a time log. I can't remember what he called it, but basically it's just like you know when visitors come to your workplace, you've got to get them to log in manually on this piece of paper or something. They've got to sign. It's basically that. So anyway, I grabbed this paper, which another thing, he didn't fucking tell me where that piece of paper was. So 11:10, I'm scrambling around in their back office, not knowing what the fuck I'm looking for, and not knowing where the fuck it's gonna be. I end up going to the big manager's office, who isn't in, by the way, and I want to say another thing on that note. I never met the big manager. For whatever reason, he just doesn't exist. I'm gonna die. So, and also that big manager is the one that I was supposed to report to in the first place. And for whatever reason, I just never met him. Anyway. Fuck, I lost my train of thought because of that zombie. What was I saying? So, I go get the login sheet, I clock out, I bring it to Duan, he's like, no, just leave it on the office table, where you got it, and, you know, pay will be done. I'm like, okay, so when am I working next? He was like, I'll let you know. I kind of looked at him like, you haven't done the roster? You know that I'm your new staff member, and like I'd like some sort of a schedule so I can work around it with my main. I'll let you know. So I'm like, okay. In my mind at this point, I'm traveling home. I'm pretty fucking pissed. I'm complaining to the mods in Discord about it in our mod chat because I was just so fucking angry. I made a decision. I was like, knowing Duan, knowing how he's managed me for the past 2 shifts, he's not gonna let me know. So let's see what happens. If he doesn't let me know when my next shift is, I'm quitting. I'm quitting. I'm just straight up leaving. I was thinking, she said Willie's had to delete her message. I just got fucking 2-shot. Anyway. So yeah, I'm basically like, if he doesn't let me know, I'm quitting. Friday... Was it Friday? Yeah, Friday comes along. Also, a side tangent, main job pissed me off on that, like on the Thursday, because I was supposed to have Wednesday and Thursday off, and the main job was like, can you work? Blah, blah, blah. Like, so I fucking went and worked on the Thursday. Friday, I'm working at my main job. I get a call from Duan. I'm like, is he gonna tell me that, you know, like, he's letting me know when my next shift is? He's like, yeah, so some people called in sick. I just want to know if you might be eligible, or you might be able to cover them if I need you. He didn't tell me like to cover them. He's just like, yeah, I might need you. I might need you on Friday. I might need you on Saturday. That fucking annoyed me as well. Why not just make me work on the Friday or Saturday? Just give me something. I guess to finish up the story, he didn't fucking say anything. It got to Saturday, and then somebody else called me randomly at fucking, like, I want to say 11:50, 12 o'clock, and I was already pretty fucking pissed off, and I'd already, oh, what the hell is that? That's outside the barrier, though. Oh, that's really cool. I was already, like, in a mindset on the Saturday, like, I did not want to work at this place, especially because I have no idea when I'm supposed to work or when I'm not supposed to work. He called me, this random fucking guy called me, not Duan, and he's like, yeah, you need to work today, just so you know, at 5 o'clock. And I'm like, well, I'm sorry, but I have work currently. In fact, you are calling me during my work hours, and I finish at 5, so I'm not going to be able to make it. Furthermore, I didn't bring any clothes because nobody told me that I was going to work on the Saturday. He's like, well, you're scheduled for like 15 hours. I'm like, yeah, but I'm not scheduled to do actually anything because you guys haven't given me a schedule. He's like, oh, but you know, like you should, like, this is what set me off. He basically said that I should have been prepared to work. And I just like, I said, okay, I'll let you know if I can work. I immediately texted Duan. I'm like, I'm not coming back. Yeah, see you later. I'm out. And that's it. That's the story. Pretty shit story, huh? It pissed me off so badly. Like, they're a big grocery store. I have a feeling, I don't know, like, if it's a worse thing or if it's just that particular department, but they're a big fucking grocery store, man. Like, how does that happen? And I'm actively trying to get shifts there. I'm actively trying my best while working there to, you know, to help out, to, what's the word, like, to show that I can be helpful. But no. I don't know. It was a fuckfest and a half, if you ask me. It could be handled so much better. I don't know. Like, I am sure, and I think I went on record saying this last time I streamed, but I am sure that Duan is actually amazingly good at his job. I say job in quotation marks because I know he's not a very good manager, at least in my opinion, he's not. But I've seen him working, and he looks so good at what he does. Like, he is a gun. He reminds me of one of the type of people who got put into a manager position because he's really good at the actual, like, practical portion of the job, but he's not trained to be a manager. So, I don't know. It was really, really frustrating. And I would like to stay there, but if there's no flexibility on overtime, as an example, if there's no way that I can possibly know when I'm supposed to work, then I'm sorry. I do not think I would like to waste my time. So, anyway, that's basically it. My time is, I wouldn't say my time is valuable, but it's more valuable than that. Like, don't fuck me around, you know? Because I was thinking the other day, and I'm like, and this is a big reason why I took the job, not just for the money. A big reason why I took the job is I do nothing. Like, for the past, I want to say 10 years, maybe more, I just sit down and play video games when I get home from work. And the only thing that I'm ever practical or like actually getting up to do is my Twitch stuff. And admittedly, and I think this has been the case for a very long time, or at least a year, I don't particularly see Twitch as a job anymore. I see it as more of a passion project. It was always a passion project, but at the same time, like, I went into this, I've gone on record saying this many times as well. I went into Twitch back in 2018, when I first started doing it more consistently. I went into Twitch thinking this is going to be what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. And this is going to be my job. I'm going to make this my business. And to an extent, I still have that belief, because I do think I'm going to do this for the rest of my life. I could not imagine myself not doing this. And I still enjoy this. But because I had that mindset, it really, really soured a lot of my thoughts on the website, on my thoughts as a content creator, and just in general. Like, I don't know, man. To say that I'm like, okay, put it this way: I had my main job, or my main jobs, for so many years while doing Twitch, making an okay amount of money, like not minimum wage, but not particularly, you know, a good amount. Anyway, Twitch was always keeping me afloat. Twitch was always like a really nice little bit of pocket money. But then something changed, and I kind of strayed away from thinking of Twitch as a business prospect. And now it's, like, admittedly, number one, not as much pocket money, but number two, not really what I want to focus on. So that was like a little bit of a void that I had to fill. And that's what I thought Woolworths was going to be for me. I'm sure I could find something else. I was actually thinking of applying for a couple of like live chat systems that I can do when I get home from work, as an example. Because that way I can do it at home. And then I could probably do a stream after that if I really wanted to as well. Because, put it this way, doing Woolworths would have fucked my Twitch content. Like, my schedule was going to be Mondays off, Wednesdays and Thursdays off. Every other day, I was going to be working at both my main job and Woolworths. So every other day, 4 days a week, was going to be 12-hour shifts. And I thought I could do it. I still think I can do it. But when you really think about it, if I'm going to ever think about Twitch as a job again, that's essentially 3 full-time, or maybe not 3 full-time, but 3 jobs. 2 2 full-time and 1 part-time job. I personally would consider Woolworths a part-time job, because it is a part-time job contractually. But the other thing is, it's labor. It's literally just picking up shelves, not shelves, boxes, and stacking shelves. And that can be back-breaking. I only did it for 2 shifts. I didn't really feel it, but at the same time, I know that if I did it for a long time, that shit would hurt. So, I don't know. I left is the point of the story. Shit management, shit communication, just a shitty welcome to the whole brand of Woolworths. I hope that it's just an isolated issue for their sake. Like, I hope it's just an issue where Duan specifically, like, I'm sure that nobody knows that he's a bad manager because he's really good at his job otherwise. So, I don't know. I kind of feel like, and I haven't done it, admittedly, because I don't want to be a Karen. I kind of feel like I should bring that up with whoever his manager is, but at the same time, I just don't want anything to do with them. And I don't want, I definitely don't want to start drama. I don't know. The other thing is, how the fuck do I even talk to anybody above Duan? Because nobody told me anything about, you know, this is this person's number. Meet this manager. This is this person, etc., etc. It was literally just walk in, talk to old lady over here. Old lady will show you around the store. Do all your training online and at home. Miscommunication with all the induction stuff. And then speak to your duty manager. He's the direct manager, Duan, your direct manager, and he doesn't do any management. He just stocks boxes onto, like, trucks at like at the back, at the docking bay. You know what I mean? Like, to me, that's Anyway, Crazy Sherman, hello, and thank you, Binks, for the raid. How you doing, Sherman? What a name. That's a lot of creepers. We're currently talking about my shitty experience with a part-time job that I took up last week, and I've already quit. I gotta say as well, I think this is legitimately the first time I've ever just straight up quit a job on the first or second shift. Like, I know I kind of touched on this earlier with the whole, like, I've been at my current job 5 years, I've been at my previous job 6 years, I've been at, you know, the only job that I didn't last longer than 3 months was a job that I did get fired for, which was a whole nother debacle, which I can get into if you guys really want to. Because I think it was a fair firing, in my opinion, but I also think that they shouldn't have hired me in the first place, because it was essentially false advertisement of what they wanted me to do. Like, I was not qualified to do what they wanted. Anyway. Question, do you know how to make a bucket? Yes, I do know how to make a bucket. You iron and the V. Why? Gordon Fixman, how you doing? It's been a little while. MG Live as well, welcome. How's the exercise going? Yeah, not too bad. We've still got the push-up cam. 62 push-ups and 1 plank done today. I haven't done too many push-ups today. I want to do a minimum of 100, so I might force myself in 10 minutes to do a set of 20. I've done 10,000 steps though today, so that's good. I want to give you a challenge. What's the challenge? First, my age. 28. I am boomer. I have a great world idea you can play. What is your idea, Sherman? Tell me. Are you gonna make me do like 28 push-ups an hour? I already do 20. I will... Fucking disclaimer. For the first time today, I was able to do 22 push-ups in a row. Since I started doing these push-up challenges. First time today. Before that was 20. I haven't tried for 25 yet. I don't think I'll be doing 25 today because my arms will fucking fall off. It's called One Block Survival. You break the block and it keeps coming back. You get different blocks while you're breaking it. So how do you start that though? And hello, Austrian nice guy. Welcome back. Always good to see you. How do you start that? Like, do you start with wood? Is the wood the first block always, or is it different no matter what? Because like, what if you start off and it's just like obsidian? I guess you could just break the obsidian ever so slowly and then hope for a better block. I guess that's how you would play it, right? Can you get bedrock ever? Try to do 39 push-ups. Okay, here we go. In 2 minutes, without standing up. Then 45 bends. What is a bend? Like bend over to touch your toes? In 2 minutes, without standing. And then 3-kilometer run for 16 minutes. I can't do the run. I'll tell you literally fucking right now, I can't do the run. The reason I'm walking so much is because I want to get used to long distance walking, so eventually I can start running and not feel it as bad. But dude, I don't know what it is about me. Even when I was fit, I can't fucking run. The most I ever did, and this is when I was full focusing on cardio and only cardio, I couldn't do like 20 minutes of... So the way that I would do it is 1 minute sprint, 1 minute walk. And I couldn't do that for more than 20 minutes. Like, I don't know what it is about me, but I can't run. I gas myself when I run. You can actually get animals while breaking the block if you get fish mobs in even villages. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, maybe we'll try it out. Probably not anytime soon, I've got to be honest with you, just based on... So my hard drive broke. I'm currently just using a PC with just my normal C drive. And my C drive is full as fuck. Like, I'm scared to download anything at this stage. I have bought a new hard drive. It's on its way. It was supposed to arrive 3 or 4 days ago. And for some reason, it's, like, I guess COVID, it's just taken 10 million years. But yeah, I'm happy to try that, if I remember. You gotta remind me though, Sherman. The minimum physical requirement for the Lithuanian army. Oh, really? So why do you need my age? Is that to calculate how many push-ups to do? I can certainly do the push-ups. 39 in 2 minutes without standing up, I can definitely do that. What is a bend? Like, is that just me bending over? Because I don't know if I can do that. I'm really good at push-ups and anything upper body, but everything else I suck. Like, my worst, like, what's the word? The worst thing about me physically is my core. Like, I can't breathe properly. When I was in school, and this might sound completely unrelated, but I assure you it is. When I was in school, I was doing music as one of my subjects for my higher school certificate, and I couldn't. So I sang. I sang for one of my songs in the music class, and you had to use essentially your diaphragm, like the core of your body, to really sing long notes for this particular song that I was singing, and I couldn't fucking do it. I had to change the song to something else. Like, for whatever reason. Okay, a better example is me doing planks, for example. That's one of my channel points. Me doing planks, I can barely do 1 minute, and that is a stretch for me. Now, I've been doing that for about a week or two now, and I die every time. I can send you a video on how to do it, but they are Lithuanian language. All I need to do is see visually what it is. I have a question. Can you just jump on the sapling and it'll break? And you collect it right now, but if you drop an anvil on it, it'll come through like it's flipping made out of steel. I don't. What's the question? Yes. That is my answer. Indeed. Oh, why can't anvils break saplings? They're little trees. Imagine dropping a little teeny bitty fucking anvil on a tree. Of course the anvil's gonna win. I don't know. It's Minecraft logic. I mean, okay, put it this way, Sherman. The other day, when I started playing on this server, we noticed that there was sand biome, or a desert biome, right next to one of those ice biomes. So, anything can happen in Minecraft. Excuse me. Hold. There you go, Gordon. Done. Why am I collecting so much dirt? So, me and the boys, the people who are playing on this server with me, we went to a very, very far location on this server. We found the end of the world. Now, we want to be flat earthers, and we want to essentially kind of guard the end of the world. We want to be the gatekeepers of the end of the world. And so, what I'm doing is, when we got to that barrier, we noticed that it was just ocean, and there was a little island. Very, very tiny island. And on that island was just dirt. No trees, a little bit of sand, but other than that, just dirt. What we wanted to do is essentially use that little island and just expand and make a home there. So what I'm doing currently is gathering dirt to expand that island. Expand our nation, expand our empire. And that's pretty much it. That's the reason why. I don't know why I had to go on a really long-winded explanation there. That's it. So I'm just gathering a bunch of dirt, and then what I'm going to try to do, we have a massive map that we're going to try to fill up. And we'll make a massive island. So then when people see our island, they will shake with fear. Oh, trust me, it's more than enough to start expanding it, but I want a lot. Like, this is going to be a big deal on this server. Put it this way. So I want to make a big main island, like a massive main island. I'll show you when we get home. In fact, it's nighttime now, so I should probably go home right now. Okay, so this is the island. We've got a big map at the back. So this is what we've expanded it to. What it was essentially a little bit smaller than this square when we first started. So this is what it is now. This is what it is now. And we want to build essentially a massive island around the same size as this. Around the same size as this. Thank you, Lee Dubois, for the follow. Now, why wouldn't I make it all the way? Like, what about these item frames? Well, you see, the reason we are only making it this big is because that's a lot of work. Also, what I want to do is I want to leave a little bit of space for us to expand. So, I'm going to make a big island, and I'm going to make a little island over here, and a little island over here, and a little island over here, a little island on every side, and then connect them all with bridges. And all of my viewers can have an island. Everybody can have their own little island. They can do whatever the fuck they want with that island. Basically, I want to make Japan. You know? You want me to make a mountain? I can make a mountain. In fact, I do want to make a mountain for, I think it's these trees, the spruce. I think it's the spruce. Rosin logged on. Hog. We also need netherite. I sent the vids, but I forbid you to show it on stream because they are from Special Forces. Okay. I was gonna watch it on stream. Thank you for telling me. Alright. Let's grab a bunch of dirt. Let's start the expansion. I think that little pig's getting tired of the roller coaster. This is, what was his name? Jonathan. So it was my pig, initially. I collected the pig. But then Glasses basically took him. Glasses is another viewer, a moderator of the channel. Ah. Really, Gordon? Really? I'll do it in a second. Hey, look, it's Rosin! What shot you? Anyway. Yeah, so Glasses put him on that roller coaster. And I have a feeling Glasses would get really mad if I took him off the roller coaster. Okay. Let's just put all the shovels. Use the shovel. All the shovels in there. It's time to expand. But before we begin expansion, I require one singular push-up. I hope you are happy, Gordon. I think we need to change the channel point. I can't do just one. It feels too awkward. I always end up doing like 2 or 3. Anyway, there you go, Gordon. Okay, how am I gonna expand? We gotta be careful because there's the border. Oh no. Oh! Rawson, what happened? Jesus Christ. He just got one shot. My posture's not bad, thank you. I try. So the reason I did it as slowly as possible is mainly because it's only 1 push-up. And so I kind of want to get something out of it. So I try to do those 1 push-up redeems as slowly as possible. And regardless, I generally do push-ups quite slowly because otherwise you just don't really feel it. Like, this is something that I learned when I had a PT back in the day before COVID times. Form over, you know, anything else, of course. But if you're gonna do a workout, you don't do them as fast as you can. Like, you do those workouts slowly and feel the burn, basically. In the video I sent you about how to do it from Special Forces, there'll be a word, Klados. That means mistakes. Okay, I'll keep an eye out for that. DeeZie, please tell me you watched Edge's entrance from yesterday. I haven't seen anything WWE since, like 2 weeks ago. I want to say, yeah, about 2 weeks ago. Like, the only thing interesting to me, I don't care about Edge and Seth Rollins. I don't care about anything WWE except for, obviously Reigns. Roman Reigns. And even then, the fact that he's in this, this feud with Cena, I don't care. Cena lost. Fucking spoilers! It was the biggest pop you would have seen out of me, Scooty, and Mendez. Now, why? I'm interested to know why. No, I don't want to be famous. Fuck off. Ban. Well, eventually I probably will go and watch it, so yeah, don't spoil it. Is it something that can I react to that on stream? On Twitch? Or is that like DMCA-able? Like, could you link me it and I watch it right now? Because now you have me interested. Because I gotta say, like, if it's that big of a pop, how the fuck does it beat the CM Punk pop? Like, that was amazing to me. That return, that CM Punk return, is probably, in my opinion, to me, the greatest thing that's happened in modern wrestling. Just his return. And hello, Morningstar Gaming. How you doing, man? Welcome back. It hit different. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you got me really intrigued. I want to know more. Could be better. How come, man? What's going on? No worries, Gordon, man. Thank you for Thank you for the video. And thank you for being here. I'll keep you updated in the Discord if I'm able to do it or not. If I'm able to do it, can I join the Lithuanian army? I'm famous there, so like I should be able to join you guys, right? Hold up. So yeah, Ko, can I watch this on stream? Do you know? Haven't been feeling well, bad headache, and just lockdown getting to me. Yeah, man, I hear you. I fucking hear you. Brock looks like fucking Bray Wyatt. Like a fit Bray Wyatt. Oh, come on. I just looked it up. Where's the Edge entrance? Ah. Okay, that makes sense. That's pretty cool. Well, did you see in the beginning, when he's walking out, there's a little bit of flame. Look at his legs. Just fucking Undertaker just catches fire. Weird. I don't like this new look.
Beast! Here comes the beast!
That's all you get? This match turned into from Banks and Belair to a triple for Becky. I haven't looked, but I swear to God, I hope they didn't just give her the fucking title. Because I personally, as much as I like a wrestler, I don't like it when they just give the title to a returning wrestler. Like, okay, perfect example. I loved Matt and Jeff Hardy. I don't like Matt and Jeff Hardy personally. I like Matt when he's alone. I've never been a Jeff Hardy fan for whatever reason. I just never liked him. But anyway, that's something different. For me, I loved that return, the Matt and Jeff Hardy return, except that they won the titles. I think it tarnishes, like, everybody involved, in my opinion. Carmella just showed up for some reason and Becky came out after that. Like, it should literally just be Becky. Like, there's no point to have Carmella there. It should just be Becky and Belair. I don't know. WWE has been very stale to me for a long time, and I've kept up with it for a very long time. And then I want to say in the past like 2 weeks, kind of ever since I really realized, hey shit, like it actually looks like Punk is returning to AEW. Like since AEW started, AEW's been my main show, even overtaking my love of New Japan Pro Wrestling. And like even then, even after all of that, I've still kept up with WWE. The second I knew that Punk was actually legitimately returning, I dropped WWE completely. So, I don't know, man. Like, I don't think there's anything that could bring me back to the product. Like, Brock Lesnar coming back, that's kind of cool, I guess. Cena lost. I fucking didn't like that Cena was involved in the first place. Like, it was the right thing to do, sure. Like, imagine a bigger money match than Roman Reigns and John Cena at SummerSlam. Like, that's a great idea. But it just, for whatever reason, they're big names, sure, but it just doesn't do it for me. I would have much preferred a Roman Reigns versus someone active on the roster. But that's never going to happen because it's SummerSlam and it's like the second biggest show of the year. If you don't count the Rumble. And then that whole bullshit with Finn Balor. Like, I don't know. Just the way that they book things is just so incredibly vanilla. Like, they are the vanilla show. Which is probably what they want to be as well. So I don't think they're doing anything bad necessarily. But it's not the product I want to watch. It was a decent yeah, what's up, Razan? Oh, thank you. It was a decent show, at least being there, but the overall wrestling was better than when I went to Dynamite this past Wednesday. Really? That's saying something, okay. It was 100% spectacle, calling out Cena and Goldberg just to have their names on the show. Yeah. Like, I don't know what it is. I've particularly not liked the idea of the Reigns and Cena thing for this one promo, this one feud. But I actually like Cena. What I don't like is fucking Goldberg. I've never liked Goldberg. So for me, I can't understand, especially when it comes to like name value. Like I can understand it, sure. Like Goldberg is a massive name in the wrestling business, especially to the mainstream viewers, but I cannot fucking understand why people like Goldberg so much. Like, to me, a match with Goldberg and fucking Bobby Lashley sounds so incredibly boring. Like, that's just trash. I don't. Dynamite wrestling over SummerSlams. Okay. That I was gonna say. That makes sense now. This new Twitch category is starting to gain traction. It doesn't exist. What are you talking about? Goldberg's son got destroyed? It was, and it ended when Goldberg couldn't physically compete. Wait, what? Like, was that written? Like, was that actually booked that way? Or like he just gassed himself so badly that they had to call an audible? MVP hit Goldberg's knee with a cane. The match got called with a kayfabe knee injury. Wow, okay. Fucking hell, man. Then Bobby started hitting Goldberg with a chair. I don't know what it is, but yeah, Goldberg's just so fucking boring. I want Bobby Lashley to be a good champion. I want to like Bobby Lashley, but there's something about Bobby Lashley that I just don't like. I think it's specifically the fact that he didn't have sorry, that they had that amazing faction. What was that faction called again? The one with Shelton and Cedric? And then they just fucking ruined it by turning those two into the biggest jobbers on the fucking promotion. The Hurt Business, that's the one. Everyone cheered Bobby and booed Goldberg. Fucking good. Actually good. I really feel like they finished off the Hurt Business, and when people were complaining that, oh, that was the wrong decision, I haven't felt like this in a long time with WWE, because I cut a lot of slack with to WWE, even though it's not my preferred product. I do think personally, and I know that this is a very unpopular opinion, but I do think that Vince and the WWE product, anybody who works at WWE, generally, they are, well, Vince specifically, in my opinion, is a genius. But for the first time in a long time, the way they handled the Hurt Business, like, don't get me wrong, I don't like a lot of WWE booking. I feel like it's usually the wrong way to go, or like they kind of like fucked it up. But like, to me, it's always excusable. You can always make an excuse for it. Like, a perfect excuse for SummerSlam right now is, well, yeah, it's not what I would have wanted to watch, but they probably made absolute fucking bank off of it. But to me, the way that they handled the Hurt Business makes no sense. No fucking sense. Like, I cannot comprehend that in the slightest. That was gold that they had, and they just fucking threw it away. I think Goldberg's son might get launched in the future. That's what introducing Goldberg's son might have been about. Yeah, that makes sense. Jonifa, how you doing? Welcome back, man. Good to see you again, dude. We are down in the mines, but not really, because I don't like actually playing Minecraft. I like doing stupid shit in Minecraft. But how you going, man? Welcome back. So, kind of like a Rey Mysterio kind of thing? Is that what they're doing with Sunberg? Gold Sun? What's his name? I really hope it's Gold Sun. Is that the same kid that, like, a few years ago dabbed? Like, he got into the ring and his dad put him on the turnbuckle and then he dabbed? Is that the same guy? Dabberg? How would you say that? Gold dab. Fuck, man, this is gonna take forever. Let's see the progress on the map. Why is my TNT here, Rosin? Ah, it didn't update. Nice. Oh, fuck. Rosin, do you think this island's big enough, or should we go even bigger? Oh, god damn it. I'll probably need more resin. In fact, I definitely need more. This is all I've got left. My dirt! Damn you.
Excellent.
We need torches? Yes, we do need torches. I think I've got a fuck ton, a metric fuck ton, in fact, of coal somewhere in one of the chests. And thank you for the follow, Cowboy XD. Ah! Stop molesting me. Yeah, we're gonna need a fuck ton of dirt. I'm out. Why? Why would you do that? Fucking Tom. Ban yourself, you cunt. Alright, I'm out.
I would if I could. Bitch.
You really made that fucking sound effect. I'm gonna keep doing it till one day you don't react and die. A true friend, everybody. Best mod. Oh, I was supposed to do 20 push-ups no matter what. I forgot. Should I do 20 push-ups right now? I feel like the wood's more important. How many push-ups are we at? We are at 62. I can get to 100 before the day is through. Alright, 20 push-ups coming up. I don't know if I can do it in a row, but I will try. All right. $82 done. Can I get to 100 before the end of the day? No! Oh, unsuccessful, never mind. Oh, I thought they fucking voted for night. Hey Tom, do you know if there's a way that I can check what my levels are? I'll try that in a second. So what job am I in the server? There's jobs? honestly haven't done anything with jobs. I've just been building my base. You're playing on this server, right? Morningstar? So how do the jobs work? I genuinely... Actually, no, I did know that there was jobs. I forgot that there were a thing, though. Jobs browse. Pick your job. Can have up to 3. So weaponsmith. Earn money from crafting, repairing. Explorer. I don't know if it selected that job.
Hello there.
I have no idea if that worked. Joey! With the raid? Thank you, man. How was your stream? Yeah, big shout out for Joey.
Maybe I can guess it. No way. Are you shitting me right now? Are you shitting me right now?
I'll do digger, builder. I'll leave the last. Oh my god.
Ooh, Jesus! Got this shit, boys. I got this shit.
Yeah, that was very fucking loud. Stop. Stop with your fucking creeper sound effect. Anyway, how's it going, guys? Welcome. How's, are you still playing Skyrim for the first time? How's that going for you, Joey?
Notice me, senpai. Notice me.
You have been noticed. Please. Are you liking it? I know that you predominantly play like Oblivion, right? Is it Oblivion or Morrowind? I actually don't remember. I think last time I saw you playing something that was Skyrim related. Oh, not Skyrim. Elder Scrolls related. It was Oblivion. Side missions are going great, but the main mission is lacking a bit. Yeah, I remember. So my first experience with Elder Scrolls was Skyrim myself, and I remember just doing the side missions. Like I had done every single fucking like main side quest line before I ended up beating the actual main quest line a few years later. Like I didn't beat the main story quest line, I want to say, until probably 2016, 2017. Love the main quest line, but there's so much good content everywhere. Honestly, yes, you're right. I think the problem with the main quest line is it gets kind of dull. Like it feels kind of dull in the beginning. It gets pretty good as you go, but I hate it when things like that are a thing. Like, okay, watch 5 episodes of this show. Please, stop with that goddamn sound effect. You're gonna give me an aneurysm, Tom. Anyway, Watch 5 episodes of this show and I promise you it will get good. I hate that. It wasn't even Tom? Well, fuck you, Tom, anyway. Anyway, I'm glad that you're, it sounds like you're enjoying Skyrim for the most part. I gotta get to the point where oh, you got up to the point where you had to see the greybeards in the mountains. Just rolled by a troll. I'm gonna suck your dick! So I went to grind and just haven't been back. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that troll. Oh, that fucking troll in the mountain just destroys you, especially if you don't know like what you're doing, especially if you're early game. My god. Yeah, getting to the greybeards is pretty interesting, that's for sure. I've played through Skyrim a few times now, and the bit where you have to like do that first dungeon and like you see the dragon for the first time and then you fight your first dragon. That's all cool for like the first time that you play the game, but my god, I find it boring. Especially when you're replaying it, like that particular section of the game is so fucking tedious for replayability. But it does get good relatively soon. I think you're up to a pretty good bit. Oh, Greybeard, teach me how to scream at people. Well, I need to be retaught because I'm not allowed to scream right now because I live in this fucking place where I get sound complaints every 2 seconds. Oh, I forgot to tell you, by the way, chat. No sound complaints yet since that old lady left. But there is a guy who keeps talking on the phone really, really loudly in Arabic. So he goes into this little outside area where you can, like, it's like a communal area, and he sits there from like 5 o'clock onwards, and he's so fucking loud. And I have a feeling he's the same guy who every time he comes home, because it's kind of around the same time, like after the phone call, you kind of just hear a massive slam of the door. So, if it is him, he slams his door so loud. Like, these doors that we have in this building are so strong and heavy, and they kind of, like, if you're not careful with them, they make a lot of noise. So for me, the first time I did it, I was like, oh my god, that's gonna give me a heart attack one day. So I'm always really careful with the main door, like the door to my apartment. Anyway, basically this one guy, he just always slams the door. I walked past someone's like door in my apartment, like one of my neighbors, and there's a note saying, please stop slamming the door, otherwise I will blah 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 blah. It made me laugh because I think that person who put that note on that person's door is also
I would if I could, bitch.
Is also the same person who put a note on my door a few months back, telling me to shut the fuck up. So, anyway, I don't know. I saw that today. I thought it was funny. Maybe it was a you had to be there kind of thing.
Wow, you're so dominant.
I've not been a very good storyteller today. I have so many stories. Like, we just told the story of how I started a new job and then I immediately quit. And I don't think like, the entire time I was telling that story, I was like, oh my god, I am, like, do you know when you're telling a story but you're telling it badly? Or is that just me? I think that might just be me. Like, you're telling a story, you're telling it badly, and then it's just awkward. Yeah, I quit so it was a grocery store. I can now actually tell you the story, which I already have, actually, on my stream, but I'll retell it, because there's more viewers now. But it was a grocery store called Woolworths. And I left Woolworths after 2 shifts. Mainly because red flags everywhere. And pretty much the manager does not know how to manage. I said this in the story earlier, but he seems like the kind of person who is really, really good at his actual job of filling, but he's the night duty, like, filling manager, which is essentially what I was doing. And my god, he didn't even give me a fucking roster, man. He didn't tell me when to work. Like, how can you be a manager and, like, have a new starter and not give him a roster, not give him a schedule? Anyway, it fucking pissed me off, so I left. There's a little bit of detail I'll get into in a second, but yeah, they call Woolworths Woolies here in Australia. Basically, on my second shift there, I kind of this is the job, just for reference, this is the job that I was complaining about on Twitter, where they didn't even interview me. They just straight up hired me. And I took the job thinking, oh my god, this is a fucking red flag, but hey, I might as well take the job and see how it goes. If I don't like it, I will quit, which is exactly what I ended up doing. But yeah, basically, they didn't even hire, or interview me before hiring me. I get hired, I show up. On the first day, they sent me an email, a text message, and another text message, all with conflicting information. I've said this story before. Basically telling me not to come in, and then to come in, and then to come in tomorrow. So, I didn't know what the fuck to do. I just went in. The first shift was pretty easy. It was literally just me walking around, getting to know the store, getting to know all of the things you need to know as a new starter. But it wasn't the manager who was giving me this information. It was some random lady who works in the bakery of the grocery store. And she was amazing. She was really nice. It's just a shame that she's not my manager. Yeah, pretty much what happened was, first shift was weird, but whatever. I persisted. The second shift, I fucking show up. The first half of the shift was great. It was like back-breaking because it was just stacking shelves, but hey, that's okay with me. Like, I didn't mind it too much. The red flag came on my break when basically everybody was glorifying overtime. And the problem with overtime for me, I would love to do overtime because the money is amazing, but I have another job. And not only that, I live 2 hours away from this Woolworths. So, put it into perspective, this shift is a night shift already. I finish at 11 o'clock. My last train comes at 11:30. If I miss that train, I'm fucked. I cannot get home unless I catch an Uber. So, basically, you know, paying the entire overtime. Are we back? Okay, sorry about that. What did you miss? Because I don't know when that disconnection happened. What was the last thing that I said? I was at Uber. Okay. So, anyway, if I, what did I say after that? I said basically, this one guy that I was paired up with was saying, you know, how good the overtime is, and oh, I worked till 3:30 today. Or 3:30 last night, 3:30 in the morning. If I do that, not only do I miss my last train, guaranteed, I will not get home until 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Probably closer to 4:30 or 5. And then, if I get home at 5 o'clock, let's say, worst case scenario, I have work, worst case scenario, at 9 a.m. the next day, which, by the way, is an hour and a half away. How much sleep am I gonna get? Nothing. So, that was a massive red flag. I basically brought that up to the guy, and I was like, surely I don't have to do the overtime, like, I'm a part-timer. He basically, like, looked at me as if I'd said something horrible, like, where's your work ethic? Which I could understand if I was a full-time worker, but as a part-timer, and someone who literally cannot afford to work overtime at this place that is fucking 2 hours away, like, there's no point in me doing this job. Anyway, my last straw at this job was not that. It was, basically he called me in the next couple of days after that shift. He's like, I might need you for Friday or Saturday because people are calling in sick. But he wouldn't tell me if I needed to work or not. Like, he just wouldn't give me a definitive answer. Anyway, Saturday comes by, not Friday. Saturday comes by, and then midday, I'm at my other job, my main job, when he fucking finally decides to call me. But it wasn't him who called, it was somebody else. So probably like his assistant, I'm guessing. And his assistant's like, oh yeah, we need you to work today at 5 o'clock. And on that day, my shift ended at 5 o'clock at my main job. So I was like, I can't. Like, I don't even have clothes to wear. I will not be able to make it at 5. Like, I literally can't do it. And he was giving me a little bit of sass, a little bit of attitude, because I couldn't make it. Like, oh, why would you take this job if you know that you can't make it? I'm like, okay. I just basically hung up on him and then immediately messaged Duan, the manager. I was like, nah, it's not working. I'm out. And that's basically it. It just goes to show you, like, you can be as... Like, I feel like I was as easy and flexible as I could be, but not just flexible, like, also really, like, giving you my situation. This is how, like, I can work. I'm a part-timer, so I shouldn't be doing more than 15 hours anyway, or, like, my contract isn't more than 15 hours. And for them to give me that kind of fucking shitty attitude, and not only shitty attitude, but that kind of just lack of communication and management, I'm not dealing with that. Like, I'm out before I get too deep in, because I said this earlier, but it's genuinely true. If I get attached to a job, I will do anything to do my best at that job. And I don't want to give them that kind of level of, what's the word? Like, I don't want to give them that level of me, that level of work ethic, that level of effort, because there's just, like, no benefit really to me. I would just only be benefiting a corporation at that stage, with next to nothing going my way. So there's just no point. And yeah, that's why I quit on the second shift. After the second shift, I did the second shift. So that's another thing. I better get fucking paid for that second shift. I'm gonna be pissed if I don't get paid. I will make a complaint. Also, random side tangent for those that are playing on this server. If we can get beacons, they sell for 100k apparently. Oh. Fuck, this is taking forever. Welcome back, Izzy. How was your workout? All I'm doing is just expanding the island. So I want this island to be a little bit bigger and then expand to other islands. What time is it? I am getting a little bit tired though, so I might end soonish. It was a good workout. What did you do? Did you go to the gym or was it like just at home? Or it has to be at home. I still don't really know much about the COVID restrictions. They change it like nearly every day. Low impact shit. What, like 300 push-ups? What we talking? Keep yawning. How many of you just yawned because of me? Get fucking yawned. No, my dirt! Just cardio workout? Walk at home workouts. I see. How many, do you measure like your steps, or do you just like measure distance, or? You did 4 miles? Alexa, how many kilometers is 4 miles?
4 miles is about 6.44 kilometers.
6k should be about 10,000 steps. Usually 6k is like 10k steps. Do you just like have really long strides? God, you know when you get tired? Ugh. And you start to zone out? Like when you look at a screen? A perfect example would be like watching a show and you're starting to get really tired and you're not even really watching it anymore. You're kind of like in half asleep state. I swear I felt like that so many times tonight. speaking of sleep, actually, so the other day I was going to bed and I looked up some YouTube videos, as I normally do, and I was thinking about it because I used to sleep with like rain sounds and calming sounds to me in the background, like storm sounds, for example. And I looked it up, but I don't think I put the keyword in correctly, because what came up was lucid dreaming. And there's apparently like subliminal message videos on YouTube that you can listen to overnight that help you lucid dream. Have you guys seen this? Or has anybody in chat tried it? I was reading the comments. There was one comment from this one person saying, it's the first time that I've lucid dreamed ever because of this video. I set it up because basically the thing is with these videos and the people that do them, they actively try to lucid dream. So they prepare for it. So they prepare a dream that they want to have. And they prepare the rules of the dream because you're kind of aware of what you're doing at all times during the dream. So this one person was saying how they prepared the rule of every 2 hours sleeping in real life is a full day gone by in that dream. So they ended up having like 3 or 4 days worth of lucid dreaming. Like, that sounds... I've never had a lucid dream before. At least I don't remember one. Or I don't think I've ever had one. But that sounds pretty cool. Like, imagine essentially getting 3 free days in your imagination. You've had a few? What's it like? Is it... Like, a lucid dream is where you're in control of the dream, right? Or is it just that you are aware that you're in a dream? Is that a lucid dream? Razan, do you have any more dirt for me? I need some more dirt. It's more the awareness. I was able to control what was happening. You were once able to control what was happening. Okay. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the answer to life. Glad I could share that secret with you. Disgusting, Tom. When did you show up? would say keep an eye out, chat, for somebody to raid in the next 10-15 minutes. Because I might end stream a little bit early today. Because I'm feeling the exhaustion of doing nothing all day today. Oh my god. Oh, come on. Oh my god. Now it looks like we're training out unarmed, huh? Fuck me. He killed all my training targets. What a shame. Oh, for... When's it gonna be day? Can you use a resource pack that turns the cat models into cat girls? That's a great idea, Lucas. Tom, get on it. That's actually a 5-head idea right there. You're fucking kidding me. Jesus Christ. That was just never-ending horde. I didn't want to use my shovel because I wanted to train my unarmed. I don't know if training your unarmed does anything in this MCMMO. Hopefully it does. Also, I mean, can you actually legitimately give me that resource pack? I'll have it ready for next stream. Put it on right now, just drag it in the resource packs folder and select it. I don't have it though. Don't I need to download it? Yeah. I thought you were the one that put the TNT there, Elson. I didn't put my the TNT there. Are we still buffering? Fuck off, Sam. You're a dick. Alright. That's a pretty good bit of expansion, huh? What do you think? Does the map update automatically? I see the update here? It still shows the old map. So I'm guessing we'd be like that now? I want to get all of that. Like it needs to go out to where, or whatever this is. Hey, that's pretty good. We nearly doubled it in size. So that's pretty good. I like it. You got me dirt? Oh my god, what are they doing to the chicken? Oh my god. Do I have Optifine? I don't know what that is. Tom, do I have Optifine? Probably not, because if I did, it would be on my old hard drive. Not my C drive. Okay, well, look, I'm not going to do it tonight because I think I need my hard drive for anything like that. And the new hard drive has been ordered. It should arrive tomorrow. Which reminds me, if it does arrive tomorrow, I'm probably... not guaranteed, but I'm probably going to be focusing on... Oh my god. You wanted my blood. Thank you, Tom. Yeah, I'm probably going to be focusing on restoring everything. So if I do go live, it'll probably be really late in the day. But hey, good news everybody, we got cocoa beans. Now that is PogChamp. I'm gonna try to do the final 20 push-ups. Get that 102. And then I think I'm gonna call it. 103 push-ups. Let's go. Hello, Winona. I'm so excited to do that 103. Fuck off! Fuck off, Rosen. Oh. Alright, 100. Sorry, one. How many am I doing? 21 push-ups to get 103. Let's go. Also, how are you doing, Winona? My legs hurt from the 10,000 steps. Busy at work? Fair enough, fair enough. Alright. Can I do it all in a row? I did 22 in a row just before. I don't know if I can, but I'll try.
I'm gonna suck your dick!
Oh, 21. Let's go. I'm not doing the sit-up. Fuck off, Razan. Refund yourself. I'm done. I'm done. Let's have a look. Is there anybody that we can send a raid over to? Bad timing, Winona, because I'm just really tired. So I think I am going to end it there. The most you can do is 5. Listen, if you had told me a week ago, this is my go-to, like, saying right now. I think I've said this, like, at least 3 times every single stream for a week now. If you had told me that I could do 21 or 22 push-ups in a row, I wouldn't have believed you. But anyway, we got 2 options, chat, for raids. KS Cat, who we've never raided before, or Angel Naomi, who is streaming Minecraft right now. Where are we sending the love to? Am I lagging? Looks like I'm lagging. God damn it. Looks like we're still live though. Just really, really, really bad lag.